Hi my loves, welcome to a brand new series today. This is a Yoga Pick a Card series. I am Belle and I will be your yogi and message guide for today. This is a new format I am playing around with. Let me know what you think in the comment below right after this and we shall see. How this works is, this is where we interpret each message you are meant to receive today from the universe based on this card, and from there I am going to be curating intuitively to your message a yoga practice specifically for your group. As you can see, here are 3 oracle cards from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Select which card calls out to you the most. It's okay if you feel called out to more than one card. If so, probably there are 2 messages that you need to hear, or all 3. Whichever one you select, trust your instinct and pick what feels best for you. And from there, hopefully you would enjoy the yoga practice that is specially curated and come out from the other end feeling much better and more at home with yourself. You may pause the video if you like to take your time, meditate on each card and see which card speaks out to you the most. And once you're done, you may click onto the timestamp below to your respective group, and I will meet you there, my love. Hi, group 1. So this is your card and message meant to find you for today. We have, 3 grounding. It's almost like the plant right here on display. So probably the message for you is pretty straightforward, is that you need probably a little grounding in this moment. Let me look through the guidance book and read out to you what this card meant. In this image, we see a magnificent tree situated in a meadow at the edge of a pond, greeting the early rays of light from dawn. We see its reflection in the still water but do not see its roots, as they are embedded in the depth of moist, fertile body of Earth Mother. The strength of these roots supports the tree's innate desire to grow to the light, to reach not only upward but outward as well. So maybe recently you have certain situations or events that cause you to feel a little bit scattered or spacey. You might be a little busy, too busy with your schedule, that you kind of feel afloat, not really grounded and rooted to your true self. This is a message for you to really take some time, be it the yoga practice that follow after this, or really just take a deep breath now. And exhale, slowly rooting all the way down, coming back to your true self. Really take some time to give yourself space to breathe and go back to your roots. Return to what feels good for you. I'll see you in the yoga practice. I hope you feel better and more grounded after that. Let me know how you feel about the message, how it resonates with you, as well as the yoga practice. And I'll see you on the mat. Bye. Hi, my lovely pal one. Welcome to your yoga practice for today. It's gonna be a simple 10 minutes practice just to really provide some grounding for you in this moment. Without further ado, hop onto your mat and let's begin. We're gonna begin in standing position today, standing hip width apart. And really pay attention to how your feet ground through the four corners. Maybe rooting down toe by toe, all the way down, stretching through your feet. Grounding from the heel of your feet all the way to the ball of your feet. Once you find your steady ground, lift up all the way through the torso, standing tall, and peel both arms to your side. Roll your shoulders back, stand tall and close your eyes. Staying here for a moment to ground in this mountain pose. Imagine yourself steady as a mountain as you breathe in. Feel the energy traveling up through your feet, through your front body, lifting through the chest, all the way to the crown. And as you exhale, feel it rooting down through the back body, all the way to the ground. Finding stillness with your breath. Drawing your attention to the present. And breathe at your own pace. One final breath in, eyes remain closed as you circle both arms up to the sky, gathering your energy up, lifting through your body, catching and reaching for the stars. And exhale, dive forward into your forward fold, bending through both knees generously today, hugging through opposite elbow or resting both palms to the ground, allowing your belly to meet your thighs, so bend generously through the knee, finding length through your back body as you allow yourself to sway side to side, all the while maintaining your breath as you notice the four corners through your feet. Pay attention to the four corners and how different it feels as you sway to the front, to the back, and maybe side to side, eventually coming to root into stillness. Allowing your lower back to lengthen, creating space as you root through all four corners of your feet. And breathe, inviting in deeper breath, anchoring through your feet. Trust the stillness and trust yourself for being here. Allow yourself to slowly come out of the pose as you breathe in, spreading both feet hip distance apart, pointing towards 45-degree angle out to the side, And slowly draw your hips down and come to your yogi squat. Heels may remain lifted. Come to sway side to side, opening gently and slowly through the hip. You may grab a blanket if there's a blanket or pillow near you and sit on said blanket and pillow. Or you may get a block to sit on it. Option to also place a block in front of you so that you may place both arms to steady yourself. Wherever you're at, once you find that steady ground for you as of now, you may stay here, or you may inhale, peel your left arm up to the sky as you hinge your right arm towards your right knee. Chest lifting, coming into a gentle twist, open twist. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, peeling up, this time towards the right side. And exhale, come back down. Repeating a few more rounds if you want to. Maybe 2 more rounds of this. And eventually come to settle in to your yogi squat, placing both arms in front of you by your fingertips. Or coming to prayer position, arm in front of your heart as you nudge both elbows against the inner corner of your knee. Come to close your eyes. Sit tall through your spine. If you notice rounding through the spine, see if you can adjust yourself so that you lift and lengthen through the spine instead. Get whatever support you need. And close your eyes. Noticing the grounding sensation traveling all the way down to the tailbone. Noticing the opening through the hips as you ground and root to the present. Whenever you find your attention wavered, your breath is always there to anchor you. Allow your deep breath to be your anchor into the present. You may stay here, or you may slowly sit back. Come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Placing both palm to your knees, facing up or facing down, whichever feels best. Roll your shoulders back, sit tall and close your eyes. And take a few final deep breaths before we end our practice for today. Trust in the stillness. Lean in to the stillness in this practice. And allow yourself to simply be present. and breathe. As you circle both arms up to the sky, take one deep breath. Exhale, catch a star, draw it down to your heart center. Thank you all for joining me in this practice today. I hope it served you well, Power One, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, my loves. Have an amazing day. Hi, my Pal 2, Group 2. The message you're meant to receive today. This just flew right out as I was shuffling the deck when I mentioned Pal 2, so I think this is probably a message you urgently need to receive from the universe. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. Wow, it's a very beautiful card. I shall read out what the guidebook says. Okay. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and even the greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including his ancestral spirit, to help his service to his people and Earth Mother, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical world. Charged with relieving suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by always tending the spiritual wound, the source of all illness. This healing power has been passed along over the millennial from ancient times. I think this beautiful card that makes me feel at peace probably cause you to take this time to note that this is a time for deep healing, whether it's physically, emotionally, or psychologically. Deep healing through your spirit. So some days, I don't know whether it is me or it's normal, but some days we do have days where our thoughts are haywired all over the place, and it tends to shift towards a more negative connotation or direction. And in those days, I find my thoughts all scattered, and it really disrupts with my connection with my true self. How it helps for days like that is I would choose thoughts slowly. I will begin to be aware of my thought and observe them, see where it comes from, and choose thoughts that really benefit me better, that supports me better. So shifting from a more negative mindset into a more positive mindset. Positive in a sense of just simple shifting slightly better than before, not necessarily going to, ooh, I am so happy when you are really, really sad. No, what I meant is probably if you are feeling sad about your relationship, for example, maybe shift yourself into a more appreciative and grateful thought. So if you're really sad that your partner has not been paying attention to you, maybe shift your thought into things that your partner's done for today that you should appreciate, and you probably have overlooked it because it has always been there. Maybe a simple good morning kiss today, maybe a simple gesture like asking you how's your day. Focusing your thought on what feels good for you rather than what does not, and slowly notice how your energy begins to shift. I really think that even if you're busy, I suggest maybe take some time to close your eyes and consciously choose your choice of thoughts for today. Whatever mode of healing that you prefer, take a short break and take this time for healing. I hope you find comfort, my pal number 2, through the yoga practice that I'll curate later specifically for this. and come out of the other end better. All my love for you, my pal number 2, and I'll see you in your yoga practice. Bye! Hi my lovely pal 2, welcome to your yoga practice for today. This is going to be a nourishing and loving one, really sending some healing energy your way, finding what feels best for you. So we're going to begin in a gentle flow motion. It's going to be consisting mainly of flow throughout the practice, so choose what feels best for you, the pace, your breathing, the motion, and just follow along to what you think feels best. Without further ado, let's begin. Hop right onto the mat in a kneeling or comfortable cross-legged seat. And we're going to begin by gentle side-to-side stretch flow. Placing your right palm to the ground before you lift your left arm up to the sky, flowing up. Bending through the left elbow and give yourself a pat on the back. Peeling your elbows back, puffing up through that chest as you breathe in, creating space through your left side body. That's it. Exhale, returning back to center, releasing your left arm to the ground, left palm root to the ground, this time flowing, lifting your right arm up to the sky, bending through your right elbow, and give yourself a pat on the back. Peeling your right elbow back, breathe in, puffing up through that chest, creating space through your right side body, and exhale, flowing back to center. Repeating this motion as you ground through your right arm and lift through your left arm again. This time you may peel yourself up and reach your left arm towards the right side, not necessarily patting yourself, so really allow yourself to flow. Tapping into the intention to find what feels best for you, what movement feels right for you today, and lean into it as you flow. You may take it slow, you may take it a little faster, really allowing yourself to come into that flow state. So you may stay side to side, or you may sweep your arm forward before peeling yourself up to the side, allowing yourself to flow into almost a child's pose before flowing back into your side stretch. Repeating this motion again and again at your own pace. Slowly beginning to notice the space created through your side body, through your rib cage as you take deeper breath, flowing through the motion, surrendering to the fluidity of the motion of your breath. If you so desire, you may slowly begin to lift your hip forward, thrusting it forward, using your glute as well as your core strength as you come to your side stretch, reaching your grounded arms a little further back, so really allowing yourself to find what movement feels best and incorporate them into your flow. If camel is in your practice, you may incorporate it. Be mindful of your lower back. And remember to activate through your core if you so desire. Wherever you're at, slowly, perhaps returning back to your side stretch, slowing down and eventually come to fold forward into your child's pose. You may also open up both knees to the side, connecting both toes, and come to your extended child's pose if you so desire. Allow yourself to sweep your arms back and relax your shoulder, allowing your shoulder to drop, relax. And notice how you feel here. Observe any thoughts that arise here. And maybe take this opportunity to release thoughts that no longer serve you and let it slide away as you breathe in deeper. On your next exhale, slowly rise back up. Take your time. Come to your comfortable cross-legged seat. Sit tall before spreading your wings, opening both arms to your side. A big T, lifting through the chest as you reach both arms up to the sky. Upon your exhale, cactus both arms, lift up to your heart, feeling that lifting sensation. Sit tall. And take one deep breath, lengthen through your spine before you twist upon your exhale towards the right side, allowing your left arm to fall towards your right knee, right arm to fall to your side. Allow your right arm to wrap across your back. Whichever feels best. Notice that you're not crouching, you're lifting up, sitting tall, to your spine, to your heart, all the way to the crown. And allow yourself to stay here for a moment. Taking this opportunity to release what needs to be released. And exhale, return to center, circling your arms up to the sky, reaching up. Before exhale, again cactusing through both arms. Take one breath in, lifting through your spine to your heart, sitting tall, and whenever you're ready, twisting this time towards the left side. Take this moment to allow your breath to anchor you, to find a little stillness as you release whatever no longer serves you to the ground. One final moment here before you exhale, return to center. Breathing in, spreading both arms out. Imagine yourself giving yourself a hug. So exhale, curling in, stacking one arm above the other as you give yourself a tight embrace. Breathing in on your next breath, puffing out through that chest, spreading your arms open, and exhale, this time stacking the other arm above before giving yourself a hug. Gentle squeeze, repeating this motion for one more round on your own. Really setting the intention to send yourself love here. For every hug you give yourself, allowing yourself to bask in your own love. And whenever you're ready, and your next spreading of your wings, allowing both arms to reach back, interlacing all 10 fingertips, palms to meet, before allowing your palms to draw down, shoulders rolling up, back and down, lifting to our heart here. If you're feeling down today, take this opportunity to lift through your spirit. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in positive, beautiful energy, healing energy through your heart, through your core. And as you exhale, release all that needs to be released that no longer serve you. Releasing your interlace, rubbing both palms together, generating some warmth, sitting tall before you place both palms to your heart. You may stay here as long as you want, my love. We shall end the practice here with hands to heart, sending ourselves some love, sending love from me to you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Alright, our final pile number 3. So this is the message you are meant to receive today. So far, pile number 1 and 2 has been really resonating. Pile number 3, as I was shuffling, it took a while for this to come out. So this will be interesting to interpret. This is the message. Stone people, ooh, vigilance. Interesting. Let's grab the guidebook and I'll read out to you the message you're meant to receive today. These stone people stand in their ever-present vigil along the shores of an island whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. The sky, a soft and mobile backdrop for these solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power, only moved and shaped by other earth elements such as sea, wind, and earth herself when she rumbles her belly. Remain vigilant at this time, but not of fear. So suppose for this one, you probably have situations in your life now that you need to be a bit more mindful of, a bit more present and vigilant. So as you can see through what mentioned earlier, peace and calm surrounding you. Even if you're vigilant, it's possible to come from a space of courage, of peace, of detachment instead of space of fear. Standing tall in your true power is what the message is for you today. So rooting in your true self, which is interestingly pretty connected to pile 1, I would say you probably need a bit of energy from the pile 1 and root yourself in your own power. Trust and follow any gut instinct that tells you to be wary of someone or something, and pay attention to any important opportunities that present itself that may enhance your life of yourself and others. But most importantly, what it's trying to say is come from a space of confidence, of surety of self, if that makes sense, instead of fear. So, for example, if what you think is an opportunity, what you feel is an opportunity presents itself to you, don't let any doubts or fear dictate where you're going. Follow what your heart says. Follow your heart, follow your instinct, and trust yourself, and trust that it will guide you to whatever you're meant to be, trusting that you are always exactly right where you are. And really, my love, releasing any fear or doubt about yourself. Alright, my loves, poultry, my beautiful poultry, this is the message that the universe have for you today, and I'll see you in your yoga practice. Hopefully through the practice you will learn to slowly come back to your power a little and take charge, learning to come from a space of true power instead of fear. I'll see you in your yoga practice. Bye! Hi, my lovely poultries. Welcome to your practice for today. So let us begin the practice, and hopefully by the end of this, you would be able to slowly root back into your inner power. Without further ado, let's begin. Hop right onto the mat. We're going to begin in a comfortable seated position if you may. You may also come to kneeling, cross-legged, your choice, before rubbing both palms together, generating some warmth, and sending both palms to your core, your lower belly, igniting that little spark, that fire, that agni within us as we close our eyes to connect, sending our breath in all the way to your lower belly, and exhale all the way from your lower belly out through your nose. Slowly deepen your breath to anchor into your power, setting an intention to reconnect with your true power, with your core, your essence. Exhale, slowly flutter your eyelids open, coming into our tabletop position, placing your shoulder above wrist, your hip above your knee, engaging through your core, coming into a neutral position. Before you breathe in, dropping the belly, facing up, and breathe out, curling through the spine. Repeating this cat-cow motion at your own pace for a few rounds. Connecting with your breath, all the while breathing in all the way through your belly. Connecting to your core. Warming up through the spine, our lovely spine that supports us through the day. Generating a little heat maybe. One final round before curling up all toes, engaging to your core And we're gonna hover our tabletop, pressing away from the ground, anchoring through all four corners before lifting both knees up to hover. Holding for 3, for 2, feeling the burn, for 1, before sending your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Paddle it through, allowing yourself to paddle through your downward dog. Bend through both knees generously and slowly anchor through the heels, not necessarily reaching the ground. Lifting up through the hip, and find some stillness in your downward dog. Once you settle into your stillness, into your downward dog, we are going to take 3 deep breaths, lion's breath, to release our fear. Breathing in, deep breath through the core. Breathing out, tongue out. Breathing out through your mouth, releasing any fear that remains. 2 more rounds, breathing in. Breathe out, tongues out. Releasing your fear, your blockage. And last one, breathing in. Come on, the deepest breath you have, and exhale, release. Final release. Come to center again and slowly lift up through your right leg, 3-legged dog. That's it. Exhale, right knee to chest. Connecting through the core, that's 1. Breathing in and exhale, release back to 3-legged dog. 2 more rounds. Exhale, come to knee to chest. And breathe in, 3-legged dog. Last one. Exhale, knee to chest and hold for 3, for 2, for 1, before breathing in, returning to 3-legged dog. Root back through the core before flowing forward. Right leg remain afloat. Come to your semi-plank pose. Before you swivel, you're grounded. Left foot towards the side, lengthening your right foot parallel to your left knee. Grounding through all 4 corners of your right foot. Once you find your balance, allow yourself to peel your right arm up to the sky and across to the center, to the front of the mat. Coming into our side angle, reaching back further into your half wild thing. Open up through the chest, lifting through the chest, trusting your hips forward. Feeling that stretch through your side body and that opening through your heart. Savoring the power. Exhale, returning back to center. Take your time and slowly return to downward facing dog. Resetting yourself, allowing yourself to reconnect with your core, breathing into your core, rooting back to your essence. And whenever you're ready, we're going to repeat on our left side, lifting your left foot up into your 3-legged dog, hips are squared, and exhale, knee to chest. That's 1. Reaching back to 3-legged dog. That's it. Knee to chest. That's 2. Engaging your core. Exhale, kick back. Breathing in. 1 more round. Exhale, knee to chest and hold for 3. For 2, knees up. For 1, kicking back. Allowing your left foot to remain hovering before you wave forward into your single leg plank. Gently lower your right knee to the ground. Take your time, be mindful of your knee before swiveling your right knee to the side of the mat, landing your left foot down, parallel to your right knee, thrusting your hip forward before reaching your left arm up to the sky and forward to the front of the mat, and maybe reaching back into your half wall thing. Trusting through the hip, allow your core, your true power to shine here. Bask in that power. Feeling that sense of opening, of lifting, releasing of any fear, embracing the power within. And exhale, come back to center. Tucking all toes in, knees together, before you sit back into your toe squat. Using your index finger to flick your pinkies out so that pressure are applied evenly across all toes as you sit back on your heel. And once you're here, again, rubbing through both palms, generating heat. And this time placing your left palm to your heart and right palm to your lower belly, your core. Breathing in, breathe in through your heart, sending energy to your heart, to your core. And as you breathe out, allowing that energy, the breath to be from your core, traveling to your heart before it breathe out through your nose. Allowing yourself to connect to your true power, aligning your heart to your core, your essence. Allowing the energy to travel all the way to the crown of the head, aligning yourself back to your true power, rooting back to your core. Exhale, slowly open your eyes, crawl forward, wriggle through all toes, allowing blood to flow. And whenever you're ready, come to a comfortable seat. And place both arms in front of you, on your knees, facing up. Sitting tall and close your eyes. Being receptive here with open palms. To embrace your power, to root back into your power. Release any fear, any doubts to the ground. And allow yourself to anchor to your essence, your core. And bask in your true power. Trusting that it will take you to wherever you need to be, and you're exactly where you need to be. You may stay wherever you are, or you may connect palms to your heart. And we're gonna end our practice here today. Thank you all for joining me, my lovely power tree. I hope you have an amazing day ahead. Trust yourself, you got this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!